welcome back. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I wanted to do a short video for you guys on my first impressions of the live scope unit. This is the Eagle Eye 9. Hopefully you guys can see it clear. This is my screen on it. I've been out here fishing for a little bit today, you know, testing it out, checking it out, but I just wanted to show you guys a couple things that you can see. So a couple of gripes that people have right off the bat. I just want you guys to see my bait. You guys can see it right there, I believe. Hold on. Let's try it one more time. I'm gonna pitch my bait out. There's my bait right there. You guys can see it on the screen. I'm fishing a spinner bait, so you guys can see it on the screen. But this is the return on the spinner bait, guys. It's pretty easy. A lot of people have gripe about this part on the screen on the side. You see how little bit of a blockage I have on that side. Basically, you could change the parameters on it to set it to where that doesn't even really affect you that much. So my initial thoughts on it, guys, I've been using it now. This is probably about my third day of using it. And I put probably like 20 to 30 hours, probably 15 to 20 hours in with it already. And yeah, guys, I don't have a lot of gripes. Now here's the thing, I didn't have hold on, guys, there's a pretty big return right in front of me. One sec. I didn't wish you guys could have seen that. I couldn't pitch at it and show you guys it at the same time. So I wish I could have though. But guys, I saw two fish on my graph just now, and I pitched at them real quick with a half-ounce spinner bait, and both of them, you could literally see them look at it and then take off running. They both got scared of my spinner bait. So like I said, my initial reactions on it, guys, I'm just showing you guys the screen as I'm going. I got a Railblazer mount that allows me just to turn it real easy. Super duper easy to turn. Pretty easy to set up the Railblazer thing. Just you gotta like really simplify it in your brain. Just be like, I need to put this part on this part. Like I wish I did a video on that, but I didn't, because it definitely took me a little longer than it should have. But basically, guys, if you're looking at a graph, you know, under $1,000 to be able to live scope and be able to get out here and see fish swimming and look at things that you may not have been able to look at before, guys, this is it right here. This is pretty easy. Now for me, you know, everything I run historically has been Humminbird, and I plan to do that again. But for right now, I didn't have the Humminbird resources, so I had to get something a little bit more in my price range right now, and this met that requirement. So I definitely recommend the Humminbird if you want the top of the line, best of the best. But if you're just trying to get in the game, this isn't a bad idea. So this gets you in the game, get used to dealing with it. And honestly, I think it's good enough to get in the game and actually compete in the game. Personally, I think it's just that good. It's super duper easy to use, very, very user friendly. You don't got to change a bunch of settings. You don't got to do a bunch of stuff. You can do all those things, and I recommend you look into all that stuff, of course. That way you can tweak it to how it's going to fit you. But for me and what I'm trying to do, man, it was lock in and ready to rock. So that's what I'm doing. I'm fishing around some stumps right now. I'm trying to be careful. And here's the other thing for me. One of the things I've noticed, I fish a lot of times in really shallow water. I fish it in like 2 or 3 feet of water. And do I recommend that? No, but I'm trying to understand what I'm fishing. I fish it usually in less than 5 feet of water. That's usually just where I'm fishing at anyway. But I'm trying to understand what I'm looking at in here. And I come up in these little shallow areas to these stumps, and I pitch at them. Like, this is my way of getting used to it, because I see a stump and visually with my eyes, I scan to it with live scope, then I fish it, and then, you know what I'm saying, then I go from there. Like, the rest of my day picks up from that point, right? So I was able to see what I need to see. I was able to pitch at it, fish it efficiently, and then move on to my next target based on live scope, right? So that's why I say I fish it in shallow water, but I don't recommend it. Like right now, I'm in like 2 or 3 feet of water, just at a little pond by my house. A little pond up the street from me. It's not too far, so there's something I can get out on, and like I said, kind of dial in what I'm doing. So I'm letting you guys see everything that I see on the graph, so you can see. I have it set for, oh, I got it set wrong. So since I'm this shallow, I usually like to make sure it's at least 5 feet or so away from, look at that, look right there, just got a fish right off that log. You guys, I'm gonna just point that out as I see. So there's a fish on that log. There might be some more. Should I have pitched at it, flipped at it? No idea. I'm not trying to do all that right now. Look, there's a fish running towards me, running away. They're in here, so. All right, guys, so no sooner as I cut the graph off, I pitched my spinnerbait by one of those logs I told you guys I was looking at. And sure enough, here we go, bass. You guys can see my screen's all jumbled up. I couldn't quite see everything I needed to see, but this bass saw the spinnerbait.